Hey everybody, welcome back to today's workout, and in this video I was discussing circulatory system and how the heart transports blood throughout the body during exercise. Now the circulatory system is responsible for delivering oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to working tissues while also removing carbon dioxide and other metabolic wastes. During exercise, the system becomes increasingly important because our body and muscle require a greater supply of oxygen to continue producing ATP. Now, as I begin walking, my muscles immediately require more oxygen than they did at rest, and in response, my cardiovascular system begins increasing blood flow to the working muscles. Now, the heart serves as a central pump in the circulatory system and is divided into four chambers: the right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. Deoxygenated blood is going to return from the body and into the right atrium via the superior and inferior vena cava, and will then pass through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. When the right ventricle contracts, blood is then pumped through the pulmonary valve and into the pulmonary arteries, where it travels to the lungs for gas exchange. And in the lungs, carbon dioxide is then removed and exhaled, and oxygen enters the blood through the alveoli. And as oxygenated blood returns to the heart via pulmonary veins and enters the left atrium, blood will then pass through the mitral valve into the left ventricle. Now, the left ventricle has the thickest muscle wall because it generates the most pressure in order to pump oxygenated blood through the aortic valve and into systemic circulation. Now, I've just increased my intensity by running, and my muscles are going to require even more oxygen, so my heart must pump blood more efficiently. This occurs through the cardiac cycle, which consists of two-phase, systole and diastole. During systole, the ventricles contract and inject blood into the pulmonary artery and aorta, and during diastole, the ventricles react and refill with blood before the next contraction. These contractions occur continuously throughout exercise, allowing oxygen-rich blood to reach the working muscles while carrying carbon dioxide and other waste products away. Another important feature of the circulatory system is that blood flows in only one direction, and the heart valves prevent backflow to ensure that blood moves efficiently through each chamber of the heart. As exercise intensity increased, the cardiovascular system continually adjusts blood flow to match the metabolic demands of the muscle. Blood vessels supplying active muscles dilate, allowing greater blood flow. And while blood flow is less active, tissues may decrease temporarily. Blood flow to less active tissues may decrease, is what I was trying to get at. This redistribution of blood is one of the reasons exercise performance can be maintained during prolonged activity. Now, I slowed down my intensity in walking just a second ago, and my muscles are requiring less oxygen. My heart rate will gradually begin returning towards resting levels, but the circulatory system continues transporting oxygen.